I love my sense of responsibility.
I love myself because I am who I am.
I love myself because I give awesome hugs.
I love my freedom from others' opinions.
I love my eyes.
I used to feel like I wasn't really beautiful, and like, I don't know, I used to see people with like really pretty smiles, and like, I don't know, like in the magazines they're so, I don't know, they look really pretty, and like they have like so, like they have smiles, their like makeup's perfect, which is insanely hard, and I tried my hardest to be like them, and I've tried and I tried and I tried, and it got to the point where it got really tiring and overwhelming. And after, I think I've got those feelings from people in my school and magazines and shows, and like a lot of people put that pressure on you thinking that's how you're supposed to be, and I started to believe it, and after that it's gotten really emotional and really hard to try that, but I continued trying, and it got a lot more harder, and got to the point where I started to care less about everything else that I was into. Like, I stopped doing art, I stopped, like, I think I've gone more social, and I forgot about how I made myself happy, and it got to the point where I was with my godfather, and I asked him why I wasn't beautiful, and he just looked at me and he was like, "What is beautiful?" And then I told him that I thought it was like the people in the magazines and the people at my school, and then he looked at me with like this disappointed look, and it was like, I gotta stop because it was really hard. My godfather, why I wasn't beautiful, and he asked me what beautiful was, and I told him the people in the magazines, the popular girls in my school, and he sat there for a while looking disappointed, and a few minutes later he looked at me and he said, "Look around you. See this whole place, the people around you, they're your family and they love you." And having those thoughts of those people in the magazines, thinking they're beautiful, is not how to think about it. If I had one idea of beauty, I wouldn't have anything to say, because everyone's beautiful in their own way. If it's their hair, or their smile, or their big brown beautiful eyes like yours, all the way deep down into their personal traits. Everyone is beautiful. I respect those people with the self-confidence. They know they're beautiful, and you, my girl, are the most beautiful person I've ever had the honor to meet. I love you, you've changed my life, and believe me, listen to me. Remember this, you will never be ugly if you have a good heart. All the times it's broken to the times they heal. You will always be beautiful because your heart will go through the storms that come. And ever since then, it kind of sucked to me. And whenever I start to get those feelings again, it kind of brings me back, and I start to feel beautiful again. And I always know I have a good heart that goes through any storm that comes near me. And that's use a smile on my face.
When I was 4, my dad got custody of me, and that made my mom really upset. Every visitation she had, she'd take me to places in Calgary, like women's shelters, so buildings pretty much, and it made me upset, and I cried because I missed my family and my dad. I felt sad, and since I visited her then, and now, there's a difference, because now, when I visit her, she keeps me at her house and then at the park, and she doesn't move everywhere, and yeah. And then, do I tell my name? Okay. Last year I did something with my friend, and